A very pleasant good afternoon, everyone. And thank you very much, Mr. Williams and the rest of the team for allowing me to come and participate in this activity. Before I make my presentation, I would like to say how grateful I am to the team of individuals who came together to take care of our Federation of St. Kitts during this pandemic. It would be difficult to begin to mention names because that would take time. But I would just say to our team here at the NEMA, the HEOC, the various first responders, nurses, doctors, all those individuals who would have participated in taking care of individual cases, taking care to ascertain that our borders were secure, and to the government especially of St. Kitts and Nevis for ensuring that every one of the citizens of this country were protected from the pandemic. And so I want to just give a high note of praise and gratitude to all those who would have participated. And that brings me to the reason why I'm here today. The idea of making the kind of presentation I'm making today did not originate with me. In fact, it actually came as a result of me listening to the news one night of what was taking place in the United States of America. And there was a citizen who was speaking to a reporter, and he, at that time, was paying tribute to the various first responders, and he enumerated the different groups of individuals who would have responded. And as he came to a close, he said, there is one group that is just about forgotten. And he said, this group are the baggers in the various supermarkets. He said, people seem not to be paying much attention to them, but they are also on the front lines because they're interacting with individuals. And as he said that, it struck a chord with me, for the simple reason that when I was in high school, Erasmus Williams, if he is looking, he would remember both of us used to do that work at Casab Grocery. Yes, Casab had a grocery right there on Liverpool Row. And so on Saturdays, we would go down and we would do our work there. And so I appreciate what many of our young people are doing today in that respect. And so I thought, that as a result of hearing what the gentleman said, when I go to the supermarket the next time, I'm going to make sure I give a big tip to whoever bags my groceries that day. But the more I thought about it, I recognized the fact that as an individual, I could give a tip to one person, or maybe two, because there are some stations which have two individuals doing the bagging. But that's as far as the contribution would go, one or two persons. But there are so many individuals in the various supermarkets, and I do shop at most of the, in fact, all of the supermarkets in Bastille, I go to them, but more regularly, I visit some than others. And so I decided that in order to show my gratitude to these individuals, and by the way, here in St. Kitts, they are not referred to as baggers, but I learned that they are referred to as courtesy clerks. And so in order to show my appreciation to our various courtesy clerks, I decided to give a gift voucher, a gift certificate to every single one of those courtesy clerks in the three main supermarkets that I shop at. That is the Rams, and there are three divisions of Rams at Camps, the Bay Road, and Bird Rock, and I visit all of them from time to time. Best Buy has two supermarkets, and I shop at both of them, and Value Mart has one, and I'm there on occasions as well. And so I made a check and found that there were 68 courtesy clerks who worked through the period of the pandemic and are still working through. And I decided that I would give each one of them a donation. And that donation is going to come in the form of a gift voucher. So I'm going to ask Mr. Abdiel Samuel, our director here at NEMA, to come and accept a token contribution on behalf of each of these individuals. They will each in the various supermarkets receive their personal gift vouchers, but we have just a prototype of the gift voucher here, and I want to share with you what it says, gift certificate, and this is redeemed in the amount of $3,400, This certificate entitles 68 courtesy clerks to the purchase of merchandise and products at Rams, Value Mart, and Best Buy supermarkets, signed by me, dated today, 10th of June, 2020. And with all transactions, there are conditions. And because of my interest in the health promotion and in the care of the body, I've decided to put just two conditions to this one. The first is that it is not redeemable for cash. And the second condition is that it is not valid for the purchase of alcohol or cigarettes, simply because mostly young people and we want to teach them to take care of their bodies. So, Mr. Samuel. Yes, thank you very much. I just want to salute every single courtesy clerk in our supermarkets right here in Bastille. And I just want to say to them personally, I thank them for the contribution that they have given to us. So all of you, I thank you very much. May Yahweh richly bless you, and I trust that you'll continue to bless every citizen and every resident of our beautiful land, our land of beauty. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, all. I want to thank Dr. Lincoln Carty for his contribution. Again, we continue to see our citizens rise to the occasion and acknowledge all of our citizens, even those who do things that sometimes we don't even acknowledge ourselves. So thank you, Dr. Carty, and may the good Lord bless you.